Hello, everyone out there in Rumble, X, and YouTube land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego. Yeah, I've been gone for a while. Sorry about that, but life intrudes. I do this in my spare time, but I do this because I love doing it. I really do. Okay, I love critiquing your chick flicks and your chick shows and stuff, and because there's just so much crap out there. Okay, there's this narrative that's being spouted by Hollywood and by the mainstream media. That's just not true. It's not realistic, okay? And men, like straight men don't ever speak out against it because they're afraid. They're afraid of what they'll be called if they do. Oh, they're misogynists, okay? They're part of the patriarchy. They're just incels. They live in their mom's basement. They can't get laid, so they want to take it out on women because they can't get laid, that kind of thing. And that's just not true. That's not true at all. The problem is that there's a message being sent to women in these movies that does not conform to real life, okay? And especially you young girls out there that are 13, 14 years old, you don't know what real life is like. You haven't been out there, okay? But you watch these movies and you think you do. It's like when I reviewed Sex and the City, I was never worried about the 30, 40-year-old women that were watching the show. I was never worried about the 60, 70-year-old women that were watching And Just Like Crap. I wasn't worried about them because they've had life experiences. They know what it's like out there, and they can smell through they can smell the bullshit coming from the TV screen. Okay, they can sense that. All right, they know how they're being manipulated. Most of them do know how they're being manipulated, but see, young women that don't. You think this is all nuanced, okay? Like it's never happened before. Okay, like you're the Marco Polo of sleeping around or something like that. Okay, and you're not. It's because a lot of women were raised by the Kardashians, okay? And they think this is what women are supposed to act like. They're supposed to be like this. This is how you become a boss bitch, okay? So you watch these shows, you watch a show where a woman's openly cheating on her husband, and you think, like, yeah, that's cool, awesome. Her husband is not even that mad about it, Sure, I'll do that too. Because my husband ain't gonna leave me. Because I'm a queen, and then what happens? Your husband leaves you. Well, fuck him. He was still good in bed anyway. That's why I cheat on him, okay? And then what happens, okay? Okay, you get ran through. You get ran through. And now nobody wants you, okay? I mean, yeah, they'll just have sex with, but not to take care of you, okay? The only guys that are going to want to take care of you are the guys that you're not attracted to, okay? The guys that can't get laid, okay? It's pretty sad, okay? And a few of you will end up with those guys because, hey, at least the bills are getting paid, right? At least he's nice to your kids. But eventually that's going to wear off. You're going to feel entitled to these things, and then you're going to shop around for a bigger, better guy. And if you happen to find one, he's not going to respect you. He's not going to do for you. And then you're going to screw that one up. And then your beta male husband is either going to forgive you and take you back, or he's going to leave you. And now what are you going to do? Because guess what? You're not 23 anymore. Okay, now you're like 47. Okay, kids. And all this is because at 19 you thought you knew everything. At 14 you thought you knew everything. Why? Because you're watching shows like this. That it's okay just to screw around. Now, Outlander, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I know very little about this show. Okay, the only reason I'm going to review this, and I'm not going to review the whole damn thing, unless it's either one, really good, or a lot of you, and I mean a lot of you, tell me to keep going. Okay? If you do that, then I will subject myself to this. Okay, a lot of women I know, a lot of women I've dated, and a lot of women I've, had sex with, have told me that I should watch this show. Okay? And that is why I'm going to give the first 3 episodes a chance, okay? I have a tertiary idea of what the show's about. I know it involves time travel. I know it involves some woman who's like a mid, but she feels entitled to a 10, I know it involves her cheating on her husband, and I guess that's a good thing on this show. It's good to cheat on your spouse. Okay, it's only bad when men cheat on their spouses, but when women do it, it's fine. It's empowerment. It's her being in charge of her own sexuality. Okay, but when men do it, it's because they're all pieces of shit. Okay, the patriarchy. All right, that's the double standard I'm talking about. All right, but since this show is, I haven't even looked at the credits yet, okay, but I guarantee you right now, just from what I've seen of the show so far, what I know about it, this show was written by gay guys and lesbians, man-hating lesbians, okay? All these shows are. Okay, but apparently it's got a fan base, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't expect much. Okay, I'm still waiting for the show where the guy cheats on his wife and gets high fives for it, and nobody condemns him for it. Okay, and not only that, but the wife is okay with it. She's like, okay, don't do it again, but I still love you. You know, that kind of thing. You know, yeah, I want to see that show. Where's that show? Where the fuck's that show? You know, I guarantee if that show existed, okay, there would be millions and millions of viewers. Okay, millions. But we ain't gonna see. Oh, not only that, make it even better. Make the guy average. Don't make him like some Brad Pitt fucking CEO of a corporation. No. Make him like the guy that works at Walmart. You know, the guy that's like putting the soup cans on the shelf. Make him look like that. Okay. In fact, make him that. All right. And have him getting away with sleeping with all these 9s and 10s. Okay. I want to see that show. Give me that show. Okay. Give me the male equivalent of these goddamn female shows. Give me that. I guarantee you men will watch it in the droves. You have any idea how many men have that fantasy that is unrealized? Why would they need to see porn when they can just watch it? They can just turn on Netflix and watch it. You see what I mean? Okay, they're leaving money on the table. They're leaving money on the damn table. You give me a show like that, okay, and I will not criticize a show like this. I won't. Okay? But this is all hypocritical. This is all double standards. That's what this is. Okay? I just finished reviewing Baby Girl, and what a piece of shit that was. Okay, once again, okay, praising a woman cheating on her husband, and the husband's okay with it. Oh yeah, he gets a little bit mad, but then he forgives her and has sex with her. What the fuck, dude? I would not touch you with a fucking radiation suit on. You AIDS-infested fucking cunt. Are you fucking kidding me? A gay guy did not write it. It was actually a lesbian that wrote that story. Sorry, I forgot. It was a lesbian that directed it and wrote it and cast it and all that stuff. Okay? Helena Rain, that was her name. But anyway, and that's typical. That's typical. Okay? So I can tell you right now, obviously this show is not meant for me, not the target audience, okay? But I am a man, and I am a straight man, and the last time I checked, this show does heavily involve a heterosexual relationship. So I know it pisses you off, ladies, for me to point this out to you, but I'm just gonna have to do it. Okay, here. I know, please bear with me. I know it's gonna piss you off, okay? But what this means, relax. What it means is that there's actually a guy involved in the relationship. I know! Holy shit! It's not just one person. It's not just the woman. There's actually a fucking guy there. He's got a penis. It's not like 100% her. Like it actually involves a man is actually in the fucking movie. Holy shit. Yeah. And whenever you deal with relationships, it sucks, I know, and it's not fair, but you actually have to show both sides. I know. It fucking sucks. We all know that it's only the women's side that's important in a relationship. Okay, but unfortunately, because it's a man and a woman, you kind of got to show a little bit of what the guy is going through and what's important to him and what his problems are and what his fantasies are. I know it sucks, right? I know, god damn it, when did that start happening? Holy shit, man. Anyway, so yeah, okay, so I'm not expecting much, and I already know this is all going to be one-sided. Okay, Yeah. So, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch the first 3 episodes, okay? Because I'm going to give the show a chance. Okay, I am. I'm going to give the show a chance. I remember last year, I think I was considering reviewing Bridgerton. Not because I gave a shit about that show or I was interested in it, but because, like, so many people... It was a hot show last year, was Bridgerton. I mean, what the fuck was that? I never even watched one episode, but what the fuck was that? It was about some fucking fat bitch that gets, like, super good-looking guys to fall in love with her. Are you out of your fucking mind? Did Lizzo write this show? Okay, you see what I mean? I can't be bothered with stuff like that, but I've heard a lot. This show's been on for a while. I think the first episode, season 1 was like in 2014. So clearly there's people watching this show, okay, or else they wouldn't keep fucking making new seasons, okay? But how long can you ride this thing out, okay? I will say one good thing, though, that I am happy about, okay? I'm very happy that it's the year 2025, and I'm happy that things are starting to change. I actually heard something a few months ago that there was actually somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere in the United States, there was like a group of guys that were actually making like sexist remarks about women. Oh, yeah, I know, right? They were like, it was like a college campus too, I think. It was a bunch of young guys. Like locker room talk. I know, man, I know. And they were saying some stuff about like how, they don't like girls with flat asses or something like that, And some women overheard it. I know. And you know what? These men, they did not get castrated. They did not get kicked out of school. They didn't even get suspended. The women actually just shut the fuck up and kept quiet. Holy fuck. I know I heard that. Somebody called Ripley, but I heard that happened actually a few months ago. In the United States, on a college campus, no less. Holy fucking shit. I wonder why the media wasn't there. But yeah, apparently that happened. Okay. So that basically means, does that mean that it's okay for men to make sexist remarks? Well, it's a fucking free country. It's a fucking free country. So yes, it is okay. Just like it's okay for women to make all the fucking little dick fucking jokes they want. Okay, you know why they can do that? Because it's a fucking free country. Okay, so times are fucking changing now. Times are fucking changing, okay? And ladies, okay, you new generation women, you're gonna have to learn something, okay? Your grandma should have taught you. Your dad should have taught you this, but you didn't know your fucking dad. So I'm gonna have to fucking tell you, okay? And that is that, if you want guys to like you, you kind of gotta be nice to them. Okay? That's something that men have known for a very long time. We're not going to get women to like us if we go up and start calling them fucking sluts and whores. They're not going to like us, no matter what we look like. Okay? We actually kind of be nice to, at least in the beginning. Even assholes know this. So you got to be nice in the beginning. Okay? You got to be nice. Don't be a doormat. Okay? You got to display confidence and all that kind of stuff. Just display high value status. Okay? But don't be overbearing. Don't be overbearing. Okay? Act masculine. Acting masculine does not mean you're going to act like a shithead. You're going to be rude and disrespectful. No, it doesn't. But it does mean that you're not going to tolerate rude and disrespectfulness from women. It does mean that, okay? But you're actually going to have to be nice, all right? Not let them walk all over you, but be nice, okay? They don't have the right to fucking treat you like shit any more than you do, okay? And that's the truth. Okay, and that's how people meet each other. That's how they get to know each other. So that's the way it works. Okay, and we live in a culture that's been telling women, the Kardashian culture that's been raising all the girls in the past 20 years. They're telling women, you're a queen. Treat him like shit. If he's a real man, he'll put up with it. I'm not gonna get the fuck out of here. Okay, men are starting to wake up now. They've seen what's happened to their dads. They've seen mom cheat on dad and leave dad for another man. They've seen it happen to grandma cheat on grandpa and leave. They've seen this already. They've seen their friends get married and fucking get divorced, and the wife cheated on him and she got everything. They've seen this, okay? And a lot of guys have been through it. I've been very lucky. I've not been through that, but I know enough people that have. Okay, I know enough people that have. Okay, and they say a smart man learns from his mistakes, and that is 100% true. A smart man does learn from his mistakes, but a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Okay, and this new generation of guys, okay, it's a bunch of guys that aren't even going to try to date women anymore. They're fucking addicted to their fucking porn and their video games. And then you got guys that all they want to do is just date women. Nothing serious, no commitments, no nothing. They just want to bang a lot of fucking girls. They spend all their fucking money on these pickup artists and shit. They watch those YouTube channels how to pick up girls. All like waste of fucking money. Waste of fucking money. Okay, but they'll fall for it because they're so into fucking becoming that. Like, there's no dating coach that's gonna fucking make you better at getting laid. Okay, you're just gonna have to go out there and put yourself out there. You're gonna have to go out there, okay, and date a lot of women, okay, and get rejected by a lot of women. Eventually, okay, one will like you. And if you only hit on hot women, it'll take you longer, but eventually one hot woman will go out with you. And eventually one hot woman will have sex with you. Okay. And eventually you'll get better at picking up hot women. Okay. But you got to go through the rejection. You got to go through the pain. You got to go through the women calling you names and embarrassing you and emasculating you and laughing at you. You've got to go through all of that. You're going to have to go through women, and you're going to fall for the first hot girl you fuck. And then you're going to find out she's fucking a better looking guy behind your back. And that's going to hurt your feelings. But you know what? You're going to keep going anyway. Because the world does not revolve around one fucking woman. And that's something you're never going to learn from watching these fucking chick shows. These chick shows all tell all women are all fucking 1 in a million. They are not. Women are 1 of a million. Okay? And that's the fucking truth. That's the fucking truth. So what the fuck, man? You know, these shows promote this stupid ideology, okay? And guys are finally starting to wake up, and I'm happy for that. I'm happy that in my lifetime I can see that, okay? Because feminism is nothing new for me. This shit is nothing new for me, okay? The Mary Tyler Moore Show came out way before I was even born, okay? I grew up with feminism being shoved in my fucking face. There was not one fucking sitcom I watched, anything from fucking Family Ties to Different Strokes to Facts of Life, Growing Pains, Who's the Boss, Battlestar Galactica, Buck Rogers, fucking, you fucking name it. Every fucking show, Little House on the Prairie, every fucking show out there had fucking feminism in it. Okay? Or at least had one episode devoted to feminism. Okay? So don't give me this. It's nothing fucking new. Okay? Gen Xers, we grew up with this shit. Okay? It's bullshit. It is bullshit. At the end of the day, women still want men to act like fucking men. There's no such thing as fucking toxic masculinity. There's just masculinity. You see what I mean? And it shows like, I've not watched this show, so I can't tell you. I saw it in the episode, okay? But I think the shows like this they're already promoting something. They're promoting this idea that a woman's fantasies are more important than her fucking wedding vows. Okay, can you imagine if all men thought that as well? Can you imagine that? None of you fucking bitches would be married. And then where would you be? Okay, because whether you fucking admit it or not, ladies, you cannot do a goddamn thing without men. Nothing. There's nothing you can do without men. Nothing. Even the fucking phone you're watching this on was invented by a fucking man. The house you're living in was built with by men. The car you're fucking driving. The refrigerator you put your fucking food in. Okay? It's all created by men. You can't do shit without us. So why do you gotta make shows that treat men like fucking total shit? That treat married men like they're worthless. Like it's okay to fuck them over. It's not okay. It's not okay to fuck anybody over. And I say this to men too, dude. If you're married, what the fuck, dude? If you want to fuck other women, why get fucking married? And if you're swingers, why the fuck would you be okay with your wife fucking another guy? What about that makes you feel like a better husband? You see what I'm saying? You know, feminism can't go against fucking human instinct, okay? And these shows just promote it. They promote fucking adultery. They promote fucking around. All right? I'm saying, dude, if you're single, do your fucking shit. Do you. Okay, when you get married, you're expected to perform at a higher level. Okay? And I say that to you women, especially to you women. Okay? Because some of the fucking sleaziest fucking, like most whoring women I've ever met are fucking married women. Okay? And it's fucking sad. And you wonder why the divorce rates are so fucking high in America, why men aren't getting married and the ones that are getting married are getting divorced. Okay? And 75% of all those divorces are instigated by women. You know why? Because of fucking shows like this. It's okay to screw around because you deserve the best. As if you are the best or something. You see what I mean? This is a bullshit narrative. Men, we're told, okay, we're raised to believe that we have to do something with our lives before we get respect. Women are told you're born with it. Get the fuck out of here with that noise. Yeah, you'll get a lot of respect when you're young and pretty, but once you get your 30s and shit, nah, you're not going to get that much attention. And then you got to pull a fucking Nicole Kidman. You got to wait till you're fucking 57 years old to do an erotic Botox thriller. You see what I mean? That's the kind of shit that's the kind of world we live in now. It's fucking disgusting. You know, women keep fucking throwing around female empowerment all the fucking time. You see it fucking, you never see male empowerment anywhere. You see female empowerment everywhere, but yeah, you're the fucking bitches that get all the fucking Botox and the fake titties and the BBLs. And you're the ones that fucking put shit on your face. What the fuck? And we're the insecure ones? I don't think so, babe. I don't think so. All right. But anyway, yes. So the next time you watch my face here, talking about Outlander. Okay, I'm actually going to give you like some information. I'll tell you who the directors are, who created it, who wrote it, what the book was based on, who stars in it. And we're going to start talking about the first episode here, okay? I'm actually kind of hoping I don't like this show, okay? So I don't have to, so that I don't have to review the whole season. But I'm going to give you a straight man's point of view. Straight up, baby, with no lube. There ain't no lube here. Don't even ask me for any. Don't ask me for any, okay? Because I ain't got any. I don't need any. I'm going to give it to you straight up, baby, the way you like it. Anyway, okay, so yeah. So Outlander. Yes, that's what we're going to talk about in the next video here, okay? So anyway, I look forward to seeing you again. And I'm going to give you, I'm not going to pull any punches here. If this show is shit, I'm going to tell you it's shit. I'm going to tell you why it's shit. If it's good, I'm not a hypocrite. If it's good, I'll tell you it's fucking good. I've reviewed plenty of stuff that I thought was good, that I expected to hate. And I thought, like, Thelma and Louise. The first time I ever watched it was when I started this channel, okay? And I expected it to be bullshit because I'd never seen it before. The movie was fucking 30 fucking years old and I'd never seen it. And then I saw it and I'm like, oh shit, this is good. This is a good movie. Like, I was impressed. Okay? So, you know, I'm going to come in this with an open mind. I am. Okay? I'm not coming in here just to fucking tell you how it sucks. Okay, I expected The Devil Wears Prada to just be total fucking shit. Okay, and as I started watching it, I was like, okay, well, it's mostly shit, but there's some good stuff here. Like, there's some good life lessons here. Like, I was impressed. I was actually impressed, and I was not expecting to be. Not fucking Devil Wears Prada. You out of your fucking mind? You know, but yeah, I was impressed by some of it. I really was. You know, some of it was really damn good that I enjoyed. Okay, so I'm not here to fucking tell you every chick thing I'm going to review is going to be shit. It's not. Okay? I'm going to be giving honest opinion, straight man's point of view. I'm going to tell you what your boyfriend ain't going to tell you, what your husband ain't going to tell you, your dad ain't going to tell you. I'm going to fucking tell you. Okay? Because I got nothing to gain by lying to you. And I'm going to tell you exactly what a fucking straight man who actually fucking sat through this shit, okay, thinks about this fucking show. All right? Okay. So toughen up, Buttercup. All right. Okay. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this long. I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.